It's your boy Raider Rog. I'm about to show y'all how to barbecue a whole chicken, right? I'm showing you how to break one down and how to get it off. This one here, check me out. I took the back up, like, get a good look at that, right? You see that? I cut the back off and I seasoned it. I seasoned it with lemon pepper that has garlic powder and garlic whole cloves minced. And I also chopped it up. And it also has onions, minced onions, right? But what I did is I took the back off of the chicken because this sumbitch here is going to the motherfucking grill. Alright? Now check me out. Now I'm gonna flip this son of a bitch and I'm gonna show you what I did with it. Yeah, I don't have no respect for the chicken. I just eat the motherfucker like the rest of you. See, all of the rest of the powders and mixes, it goes here. Right? Now I'm gonna show you. Lemon pepper with garlic and onion. Dig it. A little sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, to y'all, it look like I'm throwing more than the knees on there. But trust me, that's just what it needs. And you still have to throw regular garlic powder on it. Right? Now throw it on here. Now my last cooking show, I showed you how to do the chicken and you do the powder last. And that's how you are supposed to do it. But when you're doing a marinade, nah. It doesn't matter. You gotta get deep down and dirty. You see my fingers in there watching, folks. You want to make sure every piece gets his piece of seasoning. Right? Now, when you're going to do an overnight marinade, this is how you do it. It seems like you're molesting the bird, but you're not. You're not molesting the bird. You're just basically getting the bird ready. Right? Now, we have everything else. On site. Alright? Now, take a good look at that bird and see how it's seasoned. And you'll see what I'm saying. You see the seasoning is all the way around that motherfucker, right? Now, you put in the liquid seasoning because it's going to make it like a soup. You see how dry it was? Now we're going to go ahead and just pour a whole bottle of Italian dressing. Italian dressing with that there. And then, now take a look at that. Take a look at that there. And you see what I'm talking about, right? Now, what you do with that, you kind of, like I say, it's like you molesting the chicken. But trust me, a nigga like me don't do that kind of shit, homie. I molest my wife. All jokes aside, but what you do is you gotta massage all of that in there because this is gonna be an overnight soak. Okay? An overnight soak. After after you done open that son of a bitch up, you flip it around. You gotta open up the bird. See, the thing is, you gotta open up the bird and make sure that you get all of the seasoning in there. Now, as you can see, some of the pieces are flopping around as it should be. And the reason why is so when you do cook it and it comes off like butter. And you want to make sure that you put everything inside of the chicken, because once you throw it on that barbecue grill, you want to make sure that it doesn't miss anything, right? Now, it looks kind of messy and kind of ugly in a sense, but what you do is just check me out, right? I take this piece, I throw it around, open the skin and drop the skin. Now, if it's twisted, that means that you didn't do it right. So that means that I didn't do it right. But it doesn't matter how it looks. What matters is how it tastes. Right? There you go. Now, you're going to set this. Now, check that out. Got to wash your hands because you got to stay sterile. Like a goddamn surgeon. And trust me, I'm a fucking surgeon when I cook. Now, you see how that son of a bitch look? All those little herbs and pieces and little bites. It all looks good. And it's all gonna play good. Now, you gotta throw a little bit of lemon juice along with the lemon pepper, because it has extra little pieces in it, but you still can't do it without some pure lemon juice. Okay? Now, if you don't have pure lemon juice, then you fucking assed out. Shit, that's how I see it. I ain't gonna tell you nothing else. Now, one of my favorite goddamn seasonings is this Tony's Creole seasoning. This gives it a nice bite, and it also gives you a nice coloration on it. Now, this is a new container, so dig it. I gotta pop this motherfucker open. Gotta be careful because this shit is kind of hot. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Alright, we throw that on there. And then we do it again. And then we do it again. Because you don't want to have one side done without the other side. You have to make sure, you got to make sure that every season that you put on there is going to get all the way through the bird. Now, this is a pre-soak for tomorrow. Again, a pre-soak for tomorrow. Tomorrow is Easter. We want a nice barbecue chicken. And we going to barbecue it. Now, check the bird out, right? Looks ugly as fuck. Hey, bless you. My cameraman needed this. Bless you. Okay. Now, check it out. Like I said, you know, hey. It looks ugly. How I had, like, now, you know, like I said, it looks ugly. But this motherfucker is going to be right. Fuck a turkey. We just need this. Now, take a good look at that. I got my cameraman panning all through. Now look up underneath that skin. Yeah, seasoning. Up under this piece of skin. Nothing but seasoning, right? All through and through. Now, you gotta keep in mind that everything has to be marinated evenly, right? With everything you throw on there. Now, this is how it's gonna sit, but this is not how I'm gonna put it on me. Now, this is not how I'm gonna throw it on the grill. Reason being is because it'll be overly seasoned. But you gotta keep in mind too, especially for niggas, we always got a problem with fucking salt and sodium. I didn't put no real fucking salt on here. Don't need it. If you do, then you're gonna be fucked. I'm fucking with you. But you're gonna be alright. But I don't do a lot of seasoning with salt. I don't do nothing with sodium in it. I'm gonna let this shit sit right here. And another thing I'm gonna do, see my hands is full of that. Now, follow me, people. I'm gonna show you what I do with that shit. I rinse my hands off. Every time you fuck with any kind of meat, you gotta keep your goddamn hands clean. Now, I'm gonna show you another thing too. One of my number one secrets. Bless you, my cameraman. Number one secret, people. Water. You throw water on there to dilute it. Because if you put too much of the you can put all your seasonings on there. But if you don't break it down and dilute it, you're going to have one seasoning dominating the other one. And you don't want that. If you don't trust me, do it your own way. I can care less because I know this motherfucker right here is gonna be off the goddamn hook. It's your boy Raider Rog. I'll give you clips on the next show after this is done. Get your motherfucking eat on. Hey, don't forget, check me out on Live with Raider Rog and check me out on FUL Podcast. I'm out. Boy Raider Rog with the part 2. Like I told you, I'm going to show you how the bird is done after it's done. Gotta excuse the way the camera is shooting because my cameraman unavailable right now, but check it out. Here's this chicken. Off the grill. Crispy, crunchy skin. Beautiful. Just ready to go, right? Dig it. Yeah, see that? Now that's ready to eat right there. Beauty. Pure beauty. And you can see all of the seasoning is still on there. Got a slight little bath for it to soak in. When you're ready to eat, it's still going to be moist, tasty, and delicious. It's your boy, Raider Rog. Hey, again, get your grub on. Peace.